Okay guys, so this is day 3 of the master cleanse. Yeah, and it's 3 o'clock, and I kind of wanted to just do a little update of the last couple days of the master cleanse. I figured I would probably try to make a video every few days or so, every couple days. If you guys are on my Instagram and Facebook, you already know how I'm doing. I'm doing absolutely amazing. So day 1 went really good. I mean, the cleanse has gone really well for me the last a number of cleanses because I've been doing it for so long. I don't even have detox symptoms anymore. I think the only thing I normally get is that white filmy substance that you tend to get on your tongue, on your teeth. I think that's the only thing that I do get. I don't experience hunger pains, any kind of abdominal discomfort. I don't get headaches anymore. Day 1, I went to the gym that day. I did I don't know if I did upper body or lower body, but I went to the gym that day. My workout went really well. I didn't feel like I had low energy. I didn't feel like my workout was doing like I felt like my strength was still up, you know, and my energy was still high. And then what I did day 2, I went to the gym as well. Same thing. I figured day 2 I might feel a little kind of off because day 1, I mean, I ate dinner the night before, so I still had something in my system. But by day 2, I kind of figured my energy might be a little bit low at the gym, but it wasn't. And yesterday I did upper body. Again, I felt like my strength was still where it was before I started the cleanse. My levels as far as the weights I'm doing, the reps I'm doing, everything was the same as before the cleanse. And so I don't feel like my strength is has lessened or anything with me not eating. As far as temptation, I have 3 adults that live here. Little man is here, trying to prepare little meals for him. So that's about as far as my challenge goes. Feeding him and almost licking my finger. That I've had to catch myself several times. The other day Joseph got Taco Bell, and the ride home was oh my gosh. It just smells so freaking good. I swear I could smell the lettuce, as if you could smell lettuce, but I swear I could smell the lettuce. My dad making his steaks. My niece made, she cooked something for lunch today, and it just smelled so good. I'm like, hey, is that good? Like, what's she gonna say? No. Like, and so I do have temptations, but I don't feel hungry at all. I don't feel I don't feel hunger right now. As far as my lemonade for the day so far, I'm kind of behind. This is a 64-ounce bottle, and basically what I did is I pretty much put the ingredients in first, and then I topped it off with water. So I didn't add all the water necessary. I probably was about a good 6 or 7 ounces shy of what's necessary. So I just drank it down and then poured some more water in. Now, as far as the ingredients, because someone just messaged me on Instagram about it tasting what it was supposed to taste like, and it tastes like spicy lemonade. That's what it tastes like. And so just make sure you're using the proper amount of ingredients. Like I said, if you're making it for the whole day, then you need to put 60 ounces of water, 12 tablespoons of maple syrup, and 12 tablespoons of lemon juice with half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So if you're doing it properly like that, I think she was adding like 3 extra tablespoons of maple syrup. She was adding almost 8 ounces of extra water, and then I don't know the lemons because she said 5, and you guys know based on the size of the lemon. And I try to do, I think for me it's about 3 to 4 lemons, even probably 3.5 lemons based on the size, but for me that's what it is. So definitely make sure that you're measuring it properly, especially with the maple syrup, because that is too expensive to be using more. And in fact, I've told you guys this in previous cleanse videos as well, I don't use the full amount of 12 tablespoons of maple syrup. I always use less. And so what I'm using now is I'm using about 8 tablespoons. So I'm keeping the extra 4 tablespoons for my tea. So I put a tablespoon of maple syrup in my laxative tea at night, and then if I have any teas during the or if I have any herbal teas during the day, then I'll just add that in there as well. So that way it's sweet, so that you're not trying to drink bitter tea. And I feel like it's kind of your way of getting it and it not tasting really bad. And then I feel like with me adding the full 12 tablespoons of maple syrup in my mixture, is just super sweet for me anyways. And so I can handle it being less sweet if I know I can add that to my tea. All right. And so what else? Now with the tea at night, the laxative tea, the smooth move tea, with that, the last 2 nights I fell asleep waiting for it to cool like an idiot and wake up like at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's cold, of course, and I drink it. And so I did that the last 2 nights because I was waiting for it to cool and I'd fallen asleep. And so yesterday when I was at the gym, I was feeling that major discomfort in my stomach because of that tea, and it just not feel good trying to work out. It just does not feel good at all. And so and then today was my rest day, so I didn't have to worry about it. But I did have an elimination or bowel movement from the tea today. So in the morning, like I said, sometimes you might have one from the tea, sometimes you won't. I didn't have one yesterday, but I had one today. I didn't have one on day 1 either, but again, day 3 I had one today. So I wait until that's all done, then I weigh myself, and then I start the and then I do my saltwater flush, which is 32 ounces of spring water, and 2 teaspoons of non-iodized sea salt, or in my case I'm using the pink Himalayan salt. And again, it's not as salty as the regular kind, so I really do like that about it. And again, I showed you guys my method of doing the saltwater flush in the previous video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link that in the description box for you. Once I know I'm done with my saltwater flush, then I start my lemonade, because I feel like whatever's in your stomach is going to continue to mix with salt that's in your stomach. So if you still have the saltwater flush in your stomach and you add lemonade to it, I feel like it's going to make your session of elimination process take longer. And so I really try to just wait until I'm done. Try to get up early in the morning, get it taken care of. But overall, so far, again, today's day 3 and I'm doing really good. As far as my weight loss so far, I'm down 4.6 pounds as of the first 2 days. I won't count the day until it's completely done. So I'm trying to think of any questions. I've been really trying to stay on top of my comments and responding to you guys. Someone asked about the, what is it called? Apple cider vinegar cleanse. Someone asked if this is like that. I've never tried that, so honestly wouldn't know. I had to Google it to see what it was. It is a mixture of sorts as well. But I've never tried that. And someone else asked, was the saltwater flush similar to that sodium sulfate, which is a drink that you can drink to help cleanse you as well, or clear your colon as well. I believe it comes in like little 10-ounce bottles. I've never tried that either, and so I don't know if that's, I mean, I can only assume it's going to make you have a bowel movement. Then it could be similar to saltwater flush, but the saltwater flush is 32 ounces versus the 10 ounces. When I was doing my mixture on day 1, I was reading my bottle and I noticed that it says, and I mentioned this in the previous video, but it says grade B. No, it says grade A, dark color, formerly grade B. And so I kind of was like, okay, so what is it? Is it no longer grade B and now it's just gonna be all grade A now? And so when I went back to the health food store to get more, this is an empty one, I just bought another one. They all said that, and I was like, okay. So then I Googled it, and I guess what they're doing is they're going to eliminate grade B altogether and just have 4 levels of grade A. But so I guess if you're doing grade A, then you would just get the dark color. But at the same time, I feel misled all this time, because if you can easily switch it from grade B to grade A, then why were we spending all this money getting grade B for when grade B costs more than grade A? So yeah, so now I feel a little cheated. I feel a little bamboozled, if that's how you say it. But I feel a little bamboozled because I feel like it's still grade A. So I feel like I should just go and get, because I mean, they had the grade A at Walmart when I was there. They have a 32-ounce bottle for $14.99. This one was around the same. This one was around, I think this one's $12.99 for a 16-ounce bottle. I know someone sent me a post saying that it was $3.99 for the maple syrup at CVS, but that's grade A. And again, I don't know if that's dark. I don't know what color it is, but I believe if you're gonna do grade A, just get the darkest one. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to kind of touch on that, because I think that's kind of just weird to me now that they're not going to have grade B, and all this time it's been grade B, grade B, grade B. And now it's like, if you don't have grade B, then what are we to use? So I can only assume we're using grade A, the darker color kind, darkest color. But other than that, you guys, what else? That's basically it though, but I feel really freaking good. I think when you cleanse, it's important to get enough sleep as well, because I feel like because you don't tend to have a lot of energy, you need to reserve your energy as much as you can. So I've been trying to get to sleep a little earlier, especially because I know I have to get up early to go to the gym and do all this cleansing stuff in the morning. And so, but yeah, I think definitely getting your sleep is definitely important with this cleanse. Other than that, I can't think of anything else to touch on, so I'll leave it there. And I'll probably make another video for you guys probably in the next couple days or so. But my weight was a lot higher than I thought it was. I was for sure. I was like, yeah, 149, but man, when I weighed myself, guys, I'm gonna lie, it was like 158, and because of course everybody wants to be like, oh, you don't look, I don't freaking care if the scale says I'm 158. I am 158. And so at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, I am lifting more, but I still look at the scale. I'm still going to look at the scale regardless. And so yeah, so I'm down to I want to say 152.6 now. And so I do plan to do at least 10 days of this cleanse, but I may go a little longer based on how I feel. But as of now, I feel absolutely amazing. And so for those of you who are doing the cleanse, let me know what day you are on in the comment section, and let me know how you guys are doing. I want to communicate with you guys, and let me know how you're doing, and I will see you all in the next update. Later, guys.